All right, folks, welcome to Cochise County Sports Network. This is Levi coming at you live from Bueno High School. We've got some varsity wrestling coming up for you folks here shortly. They've already kicked JV underway, but we're here for varsity. Today we've got the Bueno Colts, the Marina Tigers, and the Desert View Jaguars all here to compete against one another. We're going to be starting out tonight's broadcast with Desert View and Marina going first. We try to get the away teams the first shot at wrestling. That way we can get them done a lot quicker, get them home. They usually have, an hour and a half drive home. We're joined here by, go ahead and introduce yourself.
James Bias. I'm the 220 wrestler. Recently got injured, so I'll be helping my good friend here.
Who you met 5 minutes ago. So James is going to help us with some of the technical terminology with the wrestling and what we see here today. He'll be talking a little bit of strategy. He'll be talking about what he likes, what he doesn't like, what he's seeing. He's been wrestling for a little while. He obviously knows a little bit more about this than I do, so we try to find the extra help when we can. So we appreciate everybody who's tuned in so far. I know there's a couple of you who've already popped on. We're going to go ahead and just kind of mute the mic so we don't pick up any background conversations going on, and we'll be getting started here in just a little bit. All right, folks, so a little change of plans. Looks like Buena's going to be wrestling against the Marina Tigers first. Desert View is actually not wrestling at all right here at this moment, but we're getting ready to get the broadcast started. We're going to be starting out in the 106 weight class. We're still waiting on rosters and things like that to make their ways down to us. So as soon as we have, good rosters, we'll be able to call out Marina's team members. We're joined, of course, by, is it James or
James?
James. All right, it's my middle name, so that should be easy enough. We're joined by James today, so James is probably going to know all the wrestlers by name on Buena's side, so that should help out a little bit. But we're getting ready to start. Looks like the 106 wrestlers are getting ready to go, and it should be pretty exciting. Thanks for tuning in.
Looks like we have the youngest Trujillo brother here first against Marina's 106-pounder. Freshman this year, very skilled. He's gotten a couple wins underneath his belt so far this season. This is the second time we've met these guys here, so.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That the gentleman who just walked across wearing the blue jersey, that's Giovanni, right?
Which one? In the jacket? Yeah, that's Gio.
Okay, yeah. So he's the varsity quarterback for the Bueno Colts. Thank you. So he's one of those young talented athletes who plays in multiple sports. Just because football's done doesn't mean he's not going to go participate across other categories of sports. So we saw him 2 weeks ago wrestle, and it was quite impressive. I think he was a pin inside of like 12 seconds or something like that in the first round. So it was pretty exciting to watch.
Gio's a very talented wrestler. I've wrestled him a few times, and he's quite snappy for our 182.
So that's a 40-pound difference or 38-pound difference. Do you win or does he win?
It goes back and forth. He has great technique.
So that just goes to show he's not always about size. It's, technique is has a lot to do with wrestling here.
I'll tell you, he's one of the strongest people on the team, if not the strongest. So it's pretty amazing to wrestle in.
Well, with Chad's not on the team this year.
Yeah.
I remember Chad last year, and he was a beast. I think he took 5th at state last year.
He did,
if I'm not mistaken. So, was the last name Klauser?
Yeah, Chad
Klauser. See, that just goes to show you. I only did 3 wrestling meets last year, and that name has stuck with me all year long. I definitely want to mess with that kid out on the street. That's for sure.
Me and Chad would wrestle every day at practice. That's the reason I made it to state last year.
Now, was that a back and forth thing, or did it just?
Oh no! Every day I was getting slammed by Chad.
Oh goodness.
He's my good buddy though. I still talk to him today and stuff like that.
That's cool. I'm joined here tonight also by my 5-year-old little girl. Her name is Sarah May. Sarah, you want to say hi? No? She's a little shy. Until she gets to know you, then she doesn't shut up. But she was a good helper today. She helped me bring all the gear into the school and helped me pack away all the extra loose cables that we didn't need and helped me unravel and get the power hooked up. And so she's been a big help today. Big thank you to Sarah. And a big thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I know lots of you guys tune in on Facebook. I'm not going to have those stats because my daughter has my phone and she's on Netflix right now. So no good way of me knowing how many are tuning in and what you guys are saying, but make sure to jump in there and cheer these young wrestlers on. I don't think it's going to be too much longer here before we get started. Looks like the 106 guys are ready to go.
We have Chris Blackman and Isaiah Trujillo.
Isaiah definitely has a length advantage over this guy right here, but he might have more muscle mass than him, so he might be a little bruiser.
All right, usually as we work with our scoreboard system.
Got 2 on the takedown right here. Isaiah's going in for the tilt.
So that's 2 to the Tigers, yes?
Getting 2 on 1. He has the riding arm bar there. He's trying to do the 3/4 stack. A move we drill hard at practice. He needs to break off that arm. He's riding a little bit too far. Really working for that cradle there.
All right, we just have about a minute left here in the first period. Each wrestling match, if it goes all the way and there's no pin, will go up to 3 2-minute periods. Right now, it looks like Morena is kind of dominant here in this first part of the period.
No, it's two takedown blue. So it's us.
Oh, it's for us?
Yeah.
Okay. They haven't added any points to the scoreboard here at the system, so we're doing our best to keep track. Actually, I take that back. They do have 2 up.
I don't know why they put it down there.
They put them on the bottom numbers instead of the top numbers, so I was a little confused. But 2 for blue. We got the Colts leading the way here.
Isaiah's really working that 3/4 stack, trying to get the maybe he's going for the full stack right here. He's really trying to keep this guy down, does not want him. Oh! Hips. Needs to get his hips up right here, otherwise this guy's gonna get a reversal. Throwing him out for the whole round.
And that's the end of the first period there. We'll be getting ready to start period number 2. Let me get the scoreboard ready to go.
Looks like we got a Miranda decision. They chose defer, and Buena chose bottom, which is a good move for Buena.
Because they can get a quick escape here, and that's 1 point.
Yeah, if he can get an escape here, that'll give him a 3-point lead. Gives him a real advantage going forward.
Morena doing an excellent job in blue there on top right now, preventing that from happening. We'll see how it progresses here further on in the set.
Oh, here we go. We got a stack going right here. Trying to get some back points, but he's riding awful high. That's one thing with Isaiah that I've noticed from practice, is he's really flexible, so he can get out of some crazy positions. He's about to work up to neutral right here.
All right, and he's
there we go.
Back up on his feet.
Looks like we got a reversal on green.
That's going to be 2 more points for Buena.
He's going right back into his strategy he was using before. Grinding him out. Really conserving his energy. Smart wrestling.
He's trying to get him rolled over onto his back right now.
Oh, he's working the half. Working the half. Oh, he's going in for the ball and chain. Oh, lost it. Stack. Nope. Oh, there we go. Going in for the 3/4. Trying to get those quick back points. That's why he's rolling over so many times like that. But he just needs to hold them for a little bit longer to get those back points.
All right, just inside 25 seconds left here in the second set, second period. What do they call it in wrestling?
Period.
Period. I still got volleyball on my mind. I think they call it set in volleyball. So far, Buena looking really good at the 106 weight class. About 5 seconds left here on the clock. We'll be going to a third period.
I'll tell you, Isaiah is definitely not winded at all. Really conserved his energy for this third period, and I expect him to pin him in this, if not win by points.
Now, in case you guys are wondering, it says second, not third. I'm using a soccer scoreboard tonight since there isn't one custom built for wrestling. And, well, there's only 2 periods or 2 halves in soccer, so that's as high as we can go. I'll probably change it up to basketball, which, you know, the scoreboard looks exactly the same. It just allows us to put up multiple quarters besides just the 2. In case you folks are curious about that.
Looks
2
like
more points for Buena.
Looks like they stood him up in neutral, which I don't know why their coach would do that. I wouldn't have put him in neutral. I would have put my wrestler down to try to get the quick escape, something like that. But on the other hand, he has been dominating on top this whole time. So maybe he was not confident in his wrestler to get up. Oh, he needs to get his hips up right here. We almost got a reversal. Oh, we got two reversal red. So Morena's going in for the pin right now. Oh no. Isaiah, which has been dominating this whole one, might lose it right here if he doesn't get his hips out. There we go.
He does a great job getting to his stomach there. And he's building a house. He's getting up on his knees.
They always teach us to build our base in wrestling, and that's textbook right there.
Almost makes me sound like I know what I'm talking about. Not quite, though. All right, it's 2 more points to Buena.
Coach Daniels is definitely preaching to busy wrestle right now, to look busy and to just get the win by points. Oh, he has the double chicken wing. This is a gruesome move. It hurts really bad to get into this. He's pinned. Great move.
With 6 seconds left on the clock in the third period, Buena's going to take the win. Excellent job at the 106 weight class. Here
we got Jonas Feel really good about him wrestling this year. Last year, unfortunately, from a freak accident, he broke his collarbone during one of our tournaments, and he didn't get a finish the season, but he started off really strong last year. He started off really strong this year. He's also a two-sport athlete. He swims, and he made it to state this year as well.
Swimming's got to be one of those sports that helps out a lot with wrestling, because I know that, growing up watching my fellow classmates swim, because I never did, they had tremendous upper body strength.
Oh yeah, Jonas, for being so small, is really strong. As you can see, he's just playing with this.
Jonas Dunn and Emma Halili.
Just playing with this poor girl here.
It's one of the exciting things about high school wrestling, especially here in Southern Arizona. It's a co-ed sport, so you have boys and girls who get to wrestle. It's about weight and technique. I've seen girl wrestlers take on a guy and win. It's just about who has the most technical skill sets at that point.
Oh yeah, especially in Texas. We go to a Texas meet every year in El Paso, and they have some fantastic girl wrestlers there. They actually have all girls teams here in Arizona.
Well, in Texas, they're wrestling. They're wrestling bulls and stuff like that. So I mean, imagine some high school wrestlers from Arizona probably make easy work of us.
Oh yeah, they do have some fantastic wrestlers over there in Texas. Last year I didn't do very good in that tournament, but those 220s, they were really big, a lot stronger than the ones you see down here. Jonas with a nice pin.
And he pins the young female wrestler with about 48 seconds left on the clock. And that is a very quick 113 weight class. What do we got coming up next?
We got 120 right here. We got the 120 weight class. This is the other Trujillo brother. I call him Cornbread. Everyone else calls him Iowa.
I grew up in Illinois in a little farm town. We had cornfields and hayfields all around us, and you definitely had those kids in high school. Somehow they already have a full beard going. They're 6'6". They got just muscles slapped everywhere, all over their body, and it's got to be the Cornbread.
Well, the reason I call him Cornbread is because during one of our tournaments, we went to go get food, and we ended up going to a Safeway, and out of everything he wanted, and he has to cut a lot of weight to make his weight class. He's always cutting.
And he got cornbread.
And he got cornbread. That's what he wanted. Oh, nice Japanese whizzer by Anthony Trujillo here. But he needs to get his hips up right here. Oh,
and
he's going for the.
He gets the 2 points for a takedown.
He has the inner leg ride going so far. Last time this guy really beat him. He was trying hard to hurt him.
He's got that leg hooked and he's grabbing the arm.
Yeah, it's called I think it's the inner leg ride, but I'm not sure. I personally can't do it. But he definitely threw his leg in there, and he's definitely controlling this match.
So what is he looking to do here? Is he looking to roll his opponent onto his back for a pin? Is that what he's doing, where he's wrapping his leg around his and pulling on it? Or
right now he's trying to get him in the cradle where he has him right now. He needs to lock the leg. Knee in the side. Knee in the side. There we go. Lock the leg, and he has him stuck right here.
It's just a matter of time before. There it is.
There it is. And this guy beat him last time we met him at Marana, so it must feel good to win against him.
All right, awesome job by
Anthony Trujillo.
45 seconds left in the first period, and he's able to stuff away a pin there with a cradle. Excellent job to him.
He's the most flexible kid I have ever met.
What weight class we got coming up here?
We got 126, and it looks like oh nope, we do have a wrestler over here from Marana. This is Tommy.
Up next,
Last year,
Tommy Hayes and Eric
Last year,
Brown.
I'll tell you, he wasn't very good, but this year he has definitely improved.
All right, so the young wrestler from Marana, his name is Eric Brown. We heard it just now over the intercom.
I'll tell you, I think this guy beat him last time, so it's good to see Tommy here. Oh, that was a dumb move by Tommy.
Gave up his back there so early. He's able to get back to his feet.
Oh, no points. Oh,
and he
good double
leg.
And he's trying to crawl up him and work the half.
Good job by the Marana wrestler to get back to his butt and twist out of it.
Oh, suplex. That was potentially dangerous. You can't slam him too hard here in folk style wrestling.
2 points on the board right now for the Colts, and it's going to be a 1-point technicality going to Morena, I think, for the what would you call it?
Potentially dangerous.
Morena looking for a quick escape here. No doubt going to get it. He's got some crazy leg strength.
He's definitely quick on his feet. A lot of the wrestlers in these lower weight classes really like to sit out and get on their butt right there.
All right, I know it's right at the edge of the screen here. It looks like somebody up there taking some photographs, so they might be in the way a little bit. We're all trying to share the same space, so just bear with us here.
I'm sure they'll roll out here in a second. Oh, Tommy's getting a little dangerous here. He needs to stand up with this guy and take him down quick. Trying to cross-face him here. He has his leg in there, but he needs to keep his hips up for these kinds of moves to work. Oh! Good job breaking the cradle hold from Morena. Tommy's really trying hard to keep him down.
I mean, cranking on the neck there.
Oh, there we go, stack! We got the full stack, that's a pin. Good job, Tommy. Really using his strength to his advantage here.
Yes, excellent pin there with just 15 seconds left on the clock. You know, these wrestling meets are going pretty quick, you know, with the exception of the very first one. I think every single one since then has gone to Buena, now leading 24-0. And they've pinned every single one. It hasn't been a win by points or anything.
A lot of these smaller weight classes are really fast. These guys are nimble.
All right, what weight class we got coming up next?
We got 132 is what it looks like with Shane Snyder.
Up next, we have Shane Snyder against Julian O'Neill.
Shane Snyder is is probably the best wrestler I've ever met in my life. Incredibly talented, been wrestling since he was a little kid. As you can see, he's making short work here.
Changing levels really quick, dropping down there, able to grab the leg and take his opponent down.
He has to be careful. Shane does get marked all the time for potentially dangerous slams.
It's going to be 2 points for Buena and then an escape point for the Tigers.
Oh, there was a good ankle pick by Shane Snyder. Same thing he used for last time. Oh, there we go. We have a cradle already. Needs to get his knee in the side. Oh, just going for the quick back points here. I think Shane might be going for the tech here, already up 5-1. 5-2.
7-2.
7-2, wow.
Scoreboard keeps changing on us. We do apologize.
Shane is notorious for trying to run up the scoreboard.
Now, to get the tech win, he has to win by 15?
15 points. And a tech win is it's kind of shows that you're a good wrestler, because that just means you dominated him all the way through however many periods you were in. Oh! Kind of a bear hug right there. And now he's going for the half for the quick pin.
Young Morena player was trying to reach around his back and flip him over, and he just overpowered him and gets the pin here.
I'll tell you, that bear hug move, that is a very painful move. You put your head right there in their sternum and you squeeze on their back, and oh man, that hurts really bad.
Another quick, easy win there in the first period by the Colts. What weight class we got coming up next?
Looks like we have 36 with, should be Jaden Hernandez.
Now, Jaden is another multi-sport
Yeah, he is another multi-sport athlete as well.
He plays football, I think.
Yeah, he plays football with me. He's a good guy. I'll tell you, wrestling's definitely his sport. Oh, it looks like he has a forfeit here.
What a wonderful pin. All right, we're moving up to what, the 145 weight class now?
145, and this is another multi-sport athlete. This is Jacob Murphy.
I think he plays some football as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, he plays our safety position, number 7.
Murphy against Isaac DeRoe.
Very talented wrestler as well. A couple of us convinced him to come out to wrestling this year. And from what I've heard, he's been doing really good.
Looks real strong there already.
Definitely a powerhouse.
Oh, and he reaches in between the legs and flips over the Morena player.
Oh, there we go. Getting the takedown points, but he needs to get behind him. Oh, no. Lets him get up for the escape. This Morena is, as we like to say in the business, a spastic wrestler. He's always moving, always trying to fake you out, which burns a lot of energy. And Jacob's wrestling real smart and calm, but he does need to watch his level because one of those shots could catch him, like right there.
Good job bringing his arm around.
Let's go, Murph.
He needs to stand up here. There we go. Break the hands. Break the hands. He needs to sit back and break the hands. Oh, man.
That's 2 points to Morena for the takedown, but it looks like going to be 1 point for the escape, which ties it back up 3-3. Inside a minute left here in the first period.
Jacob really needs to work on getting the lead here in the first. That'll help him tremendously going into the second. Good sprawl by Jacob, but he needs to hit the crossface to really get him off his leg. He needs to grab the ankle. He needs to get off his knees. He had a confusion there for a second. The other mat over there blew the whistle and he stopped. Really sticking his head in the mat. He needs to work around him to get the 2 points here. There we go.
Yeah, he gets
That's
behind
two
him.
to the
That's
takedown.
2 points.
2 for the takedown, but he needs to keep his hips behind. Oh, he's working the gut wrench here. He's gonna work the power half, putting his head right in the mat. Making sure to lock the leg.
All right, getting ready to start the second period here. Let's see how the wrestlers decide to start out. I think the Morena Tigers would probably want to take a down position here, try to get an escape point.
Morena defers. A lot of coaches like to defer to the third period because just in case. Oh, nice Granby by Murph. Really trying to get his hands off of him and break loose. Oh, there we go. That's a neutral position. Should be. Oh, there we go. 2 reversal.
It's going to be 2 points for the Colts as he takes the dominant position here.
He's working the bow and arrow. He needs to get his head in the side and really work it. Oh, he's going for the stack as well. There we go. He's stacked. Now, if he can get this guy up there for a considerable amount of time, not too long, they'll go ahead and pin him. Getting back points here.
Cut that ankle locked with his own really nicely right now.
He needs to keep his hips back, otherwise he's going to get a reversal here. There we go.
Get another pin for the Colts here as we're about halfway down with a minute left in the second period here. So very, very good job by the young Colt.
Here's a young wrestler. Reminds me a lot of one of our wrestlers last year named Max Bannock, a guy I wrestled with every day. He's really lengthy, deceptively strong, and going to be a nice young wrestler.
You know, when I was in the Marines, I drove trucks, and we used to have to change tires a lot, and we used the cheater pipe, you know, just to kind of add length to the wrench we were using to take the lug nuts off. And having that extra length advantage like this young wrestler does can definitely come in hands if he knows what to do with it.
Yeah, using that leverage, it sure helps. And he uses his length very well. Deceptively fast as well. Oh, let him get him there, but pushing his head in the mat and sprawling out.
Good job getting back to his feet.
Oh.
You hear the ref saying no control, so no points have been awarded yet. So neither wrestler's gained control over the other.
Sam's trying to flip this guy's hips and hit him with a... Oh, man.
We're going to be returning to the center of the mat. Thank you to the ref because we couldn't see what was going on.
Usually they don't stop them outside the circle like that unless both of them are all the way outside, but the ref decided to stop them. Oh, good snap down. Trying to get arm control here. Alrighty.
You want to run the clock and stuff while I'm gone?
Yeah, sure.
Just gonna grab her. It's a stop and start.
Okay.
If you have to stop it, you can come in here. You can type in the new time if you have to make any adjustments. And then this is up and down for the points. It's pretty easy.
All right. Looks like we have Sam here. Really working him. They're both doing excellent hand fighting. Something drilled into probably both of these wrestlers countless hours. Oh, Sam has an overhook right here. Oh, goes for the lat drop. Quite a dumb move. Got two for the takedown here by the Tigers. Looks like Sam chose bottom. It's a good choice. Sorry with the clock, I'm not a professional here. I'll put it at about the approximate time. Okay. Well, I'll leave the clock alone because I guess I didn't do it quite right.
Having some trouble?
Yeah, I had some technical difficulties. I'm a wrestler, definitely not very special with computers.
All right, well, the scoreboard is now accurate.
I heard a rumor you cleared to wrestle soon.
Oh, yeah?
When?
2 weeks.
You were hurt bad. You made it out to be then.
I was hurt pretty bad, though.
Were you?
Hurt pretty good.
They made it sound like you were, like, you know, on a ventilator.
I was like this for about a week.
How far did you get there?
All right, so both wrestlers back to their feet, and Buena Colt able to overpower the wrestler. He's got his back flat on the mat. Could be a pin here, which he could use, considering he's down by 4 points right now.
He definitely has the reversal here. And he has 3 back points to give him the lead here at 5 points.
I think they've only put 3 up on the board here.
Oh, they have the oh, there we go. Has the lead. Oh, he's going for
beautiful.
the spladle here.
Done.
Yeah,
Incredibly
done,
painful
man.
mood.
Man. Come on,
He's
ref.
really working. Oh, man.
Got him.
Yep.
Come on, ref.
Oh, the ref needs to give him the pin.
That's it.
There we go. Incredibly painful move. Sam just using his length to his advantage.
And before that match started, the Colts were leading 42-0 in overall team points. So that's going to add some more points to the Colts scoreboard here and strengthen their lead quite a bit more.
It's nice to see the team's grown since the last time we faced these guys.
Sam is the calmest wrestler I've ever seen. Even after he wins.
It's not as bad as who was it? Shane. I think Shane's the calmest wrestler I've ever seen.
Just picks up everything you say, just as a heads up. It's a very sensitive mic, so.
Oh, we got Josh Kirk here. Or 152, I do believe, right?
160.
160. Junior wrestler.
Another
Gonna go
taller
for the
wrestler,
forward
too.
trip.
He wouldn't hold on.
Great job by the young Colt to stay on his feet.
Walked out of the circle to bring him back to the middle. Josh with the stand up here. Just trying to get up. If he does that one more time here, he's going to get a caution and give another point to the Marina Tigers. Needs to stand up. Oh, throwing that hand back is a no-no. No, our coaches preach never to do that.
Is it a safety thing, or is it?
Oh, it's really easy to get pinned when it's really easy to get pinned when you throw your arm back like that. Leaves you open for the half. Josh is really fighting hard to get this escape here. Oh, looks like this Marina Tiger's gonna go for the spladle here. Oh, there we go. Josh with the good reversal here. Oh, could have finished it with the half there, but didn't quite get there. Ties it up 2-2.
About 20 seconds left on the clock here in the first period.
Josh needs to break him down here. Getting the 2-on-1. Just trying to grind him down to the mat. With only 5 seconds left, he really needs to keep him down. We got the green decision. Got a neutral decision.
See that Marina Tiger's sporadic, like you were talking about earlier. He's changing his level a lot. He's moving his hands around a lot, trying to confuse the young colt here.
A lot of people, some people it works out well. A lot of people it doesn't. It burns a lot of energy, and especially on this match. Even though it's only a quick 6 minutes, it's a long 6 minutes when you're on the mat. Oh, we had Josh trying to go for a fireman there and didn't quite work out. Oh, ankle pick. I don't know what Josh was doing there. Should have sprawled. Josh is down 2. Marina with the takedown. He really needs to get an escape and a takedown. There we go, Josh. Josh with a good escape. Now he needs to work on getting a takedown with only a minute left. Josh getting the takedown to take the lead here late in the second.
Marina Tiger took him down, but he wasn't able to get a dominant position to get his hips behind him, and the young colt was. So that's going to put him up by 1 point here. Inside of it's about 15 seconds left on the clock. Ours is off by 10 seconds or so right this second.
Josh trying to work the dangerous cradle here. Oh no, he might pin himself here. I don't agree with that call there. I don't think anybody had control in that one.
Well, he just gave an escape point, I believe. It was just a single point to the Tigers. Ties it up 5-5.
I don't agree with that call. Josh has top with it tied up here in the third. He really needs to keep him down and get some points. Get some good back points. He has one of the chicken wings in. Right there, it's what we call the laced arm on one side. Oh, he's going for the chicken wing. He's walking it forward. Bringing him back to the middle.
What do we see here? I see that he's pushing his head down into the shoulder blades of the gentleman underneath him.
Oh yeah,
he's trying to keep that weight on him.
He's trying to keep that weight on him to get the chicken wing, which he has right here, and he has him pinned right here pretty good, getting good back points, and I think he has him stuck.
Yeah, I don't know how well you folks can see because his butt's kind of covering over the chest and back area of the Marana Tiger, but
he's trying to flip here. Yeah, I think he has him stuck right here.
Yep, that looks like a pin to me.
There we go. Good pin by Josh here late. We have the young freshman Devin up next at our 72 weight class. Quite an amazing young wrestler. Definitely going to be a dominant wrestler here in the next couple years. He's a guy to watch out for. He's also a multi-sport athlete, plays football as well. Did very good on the freshman team this year. I do believe you want to get against this guy last time.
Sullivan against Danny Klein.
Danny Klein.
And you can hear the crowd going crazy right now. I imagine this is going to be a really awesome match.
I tell you, Devin Sullivan here, he's a great wrestler, very technical.
I saw him drop down to a knee on purpose. Was he trying to bait the other wrestler to come in to grab that leg, or what was he doing there?
Well, a lot of them do that to try to take their level down, move their levels really fast. Really throws off the other wrestler. Threw the leg in over top. Looks like he's going for the guillotine right now. Oh, looks like he might be trying to roll him for the spladle. Oh, cross facing him down.
Good job by the Tiger to get back onto his belly.
Devin has him very controlled here. Oh, going for the stack. We've seen so much of today. Has him stuck. Good job pinning him early in the first.
Yeah, with about 1 minute and 4 seconds left on the clock here at the gym. Very quick 58-second pin.
Next guy is Isaiah Rojas. He's worked very hard to be on varsity, and I'm pretty proud of him. He was used to wrestle on my weight class, the 220 weight class last year, and me and him would go back and forth for that 220 spot.
What weight class are we moving into now? What's
182. Just got a forfeit.
A very quick win for the Colts at the 182 weight class due to there not being another player to compete against. That's going to move us up to the 195 weight class here.
We got Devion Johnson going up for this next weight class. Very relaxed wrestler.
We saw him compete on CCSN 2 weeks ago when we were up, gosh, I think we were, where were we? I don't even remember what school we were at. I know it was Douglas. We were down in Douglas, and I believe that he got the win there as well.
Up next, we have Devion Johnson against Kalon Israel.
I think I was mispronouncing his name or calling him another wrestler during the entire broadcast. I had a lot of people correcting us.
I watched that broadcast.
Did you?
I was the first week I was out. Oh, he's trying to go for the throw here. Devion rolling him right over.
Beautiful job by Devion, locking the leg and preventing the roll to continue. And there's going to be 2 points for the Colts.
Devion, very strong wrestler. He's going to go for the cradle here. It's his favorite move. It's his signature. He's going to, oh! Looks like he picked the lock, which they call breaking the hands in wrestling. And
it's going to be another 4 points toward the Colts, though. back
Oh,
points
got
awarded.
6. Oof. Devion's really trying to work that cradle.
The young Tiger doing a great job of stretching his leg out with as much strength as he can to prevent it from getting pulled in. As soon as he gets back to his
Devion's
knees.
working too high here. As you can see, he has the leg. He might reverse it right here on Devion. Oh, there we go. Good job blocking the feet and taking him down there. Has 2-on-1, trying to grind him down. Working the power half.
Got his arm wrapped up underneath the armpit and around the back of the head.
Oh, he needs to stack him right there. When you have a wrestler, oh, they're gonna call him on the potentially dangerous full half. I mean, full Nelson.
So that's gonna be 1 point to the Tigers. Who now takes a down position.
You can tell this Marana Tiger is very tired.
He looks spent, that's for sure. Not able to get back up onto his feet.
That's kind of Devion's style. He likes to grind people down and work moves that are really not as tiring for him and a lot more tiring for the other guy. He's getting his hips too high here, though. With a healthy 6-1 lead and the Colts decision, Devion takes down to go for the easy point. He doesn't want to give this Marana any points on the escape or anything.
Devion's been doing a great job of preventing the escape, though, so I think it might have also been beneficial for the young Tiger not to take the down position there.
Oh, mistake by the Tiger. Devion getting his hips out and really sinking it in.
Looks like it could be it.
Oh, there we go. Devion with the pin early in the second. Oh, no. Here we got James Bias coming up there to wrestle. I mean, Mario. This is the freshman that's been going in for me, and he better do me proud.
All right, so this is the 220 weight class, right?
Yeah, this is the 220 weight class. This is the young freshman. I've been working with him since summer. Came out to all of our club stuff, and he's grown a little bit since summer. And looks like he gets the forfeit here.
Looks like he did you proud then.
He did me proud.
He got the win.
Up next, we have Manaya Fruin and Omar Adame.
There's Manaya Fruin. Very strong.
We jumped from 220 to 285 in high school wrestling. Not much in between.
Oh, here we go. Manaya going for the trip here. These big guys really like to work throws. Manaya's gonna sink him back, trying to get the pin here. Really keeping that arm, trying to keep him down.
Not much you can do to get off the ground when you got an arm pin behind your back like that.
Oh yeah, and he works in that chicken wing beautifully, and he's gonna try to walk him back there.
Yep, you can see
for
him
the
scooching
pin.
away.
Needs to really get his chin right there in the pocket of his elbow. Working him back, getting good back points here, but he needs to get off of his
There we go.
knees.
Great job at adjusting and pushing
There
back
we go.
forward to prevent the rollout. It's going to be a minute and 13 seconds left on the clock in the first period. The 285 weight class takes it.
I think the whole Buena Colts team won here.
Yes.
That's a win for Buena.
All wins by
72-0.
72 points to 0. Excellent job by the Colts. The only one I think we had was that first one. It was about 3 seconds left on the clock in the third period. They finally got the pin.
Yeah.
So it was all pins for the Colts here against the Marana Tigers. Now I think up next we're probably going to have the Tigers and I think the Jaguars will probably face off.
That's usually what they try to do. They try to get the team that's the farthest.
Yeah, get Marana
Out of
out of
here
here
first.
So we'll be seeing those same wrestlers come and compete against the Jaguars here shortly. And then after that, of course, the Jaguars and the Colts are going to face it off and see how well they do there. So stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and mute the mic here while we're waiting in between exhibitions here, and we'll be right back.
right, guys, looks like we're getting up here to the 106 weight class. We got Jacob Alver. I cannot say his last name, but we got Jacob over here for Desert View at the 106 weight class, and looks like he's really dominating the Marana wrestler. Really trying to work him down here. Ref's calling for action, really needs him to get going here.
Is this JV over there?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we got a stalling point for Marana is what it looks like. Current score is 4 Jaguars, 1 Marana. 1 Marana. Looks like Desert View chose bottom here. Shot up quickly. Trying to work either a reversal or escape right here with this Marana wrestler. Oh, on his hip here. Dangerous position for this Desert View wrestler. Oh, Marana trying to work the cradle here. But needs to watch out because, oh, there we go. Rolling over the top, doing the Peterson roll. Looks like this Marana kid's really working this cradle here. Oh, reversal on the Jaguar right here. Tiger's got 3 for near fall. And oh, I was right, man. They keep changing the scoreboard on me over here. That's all right. We got 15 seconds left in the second period. And we have a stalling warning for green, which is Marana. At the end of the second period, we got Jacob from Desert View leading 9-4. Looks like we have their coach over here, really debating the points for the Marana guy. Might award him some more points here. Giving him kind of both of a breather here. Which is good for the Marana guy. Needs to get his wind back. Needs to loosen up and really come back here in the fourth. Here in the third. Oh, looks like they flipped the score on me here. We got a neutral position, and we have the Tigers ahead here, but Jaguars really trying to get some points here in the third. Really trying to work behind here. Needs to get some points here. Trying to throw that leg in and work the cradle. Oh, that was almost potentially dangerous. They can't cross face him too hard. Otherwise, they do get penalized for that. Looks like the Jaguars got 2 points here for the takedown. Looks like we might get a stalling. Yeah, we got a. Do we have a stalling point here on Marana? No, we do not. Oh, really working him here. Trying to break him down and get some more back points so he can bring it back here late. Looks like there's some confusion on the score here, even on our scoreboard. The ref stopping the match because the score is not right.
Now, just to clarify, I know our scoreboard wasn't running, but that's because I had to take my 5-year-old to the bathroom. Here at the high school on the main scoreboard, they forgot to start the clock. So we're going to figure that out, and we'll make adjustments to the scoreboard here in just a moment.
They also didn't have the clock running there for a second. Had to mute the mic and tell our manager to get with the program here.
Catch me up here. The Tigers have 12?
The Tigers do not have 12. It is the
opposite?
Oh, it is the Tigers, no.
Okay, so the Tigers have 12, Jags have 4, okay.
The scoreboard's been flipping back and forth because the first time they said the Jaguars had 9 and the other ones had 4, and then, I don't know, they had the score really messed up here and the ref's trying to work it out here with the managers.
All right, so we're moving it back down to 9. 9-4.
Until further notice, they're trying to fix the score. The ref has paused the match here in the third. I do believe it is the third. Definitely been a long match, full of a lot of difficulties. They switched it back.
Okay, so now I'm confused because now it's the other way. So I don't know who has the most points here.
Now Jaguars have the most points here.
So it's 9 Jags and 4 Tigers.
Yeah, they had the score flip flop. That's how it was originally.
It's gonna be a 1-point escape going to who?
It's gonna be to the Marana Tigers.
All right, so Tigers.
We'll keep her on points here.
There we go. We got it. The Tigers got 5 to the Jags 9.
Looks like he's trying to get him with the takedown here. Really working that leg, trying to crawl up.
All he needs to do is roll.
But the Jaguars have excellent hip position. Has one leg in right now. Trying to break him down. Trying to work a cradle here. Time is over.
All right, and so now moving forward, our scoreboard should be accurate. Now, was that the second set or the third period, or were you keeping track here?
I do believe this is it. Yeah.
All right,
there
so
we go.
That is the end of the 106 weight class. Next up, we'll be moving to, I assume, the 113 weight class. And let's get this scoreboard back up to where it needs to be.
Definitely a confusing match there. A lot of technical difficulties here. Definitely going to have to talk to our manager about that one.
So real quick, before we broke away to do the Desert View Jaguars and the Tigers competing against one another, what we did was we took a chance to snatch my phone away from my 5-year-old and look at some of the comments and interaction on our post. Not entirely satisfied there, folks. I mean, we've got one 1 comment on the Sierra News Network page, and 3 on the Cochise County Sports Network page. So if you guys are tuning in right now, looks like maybe 1 or more of you guys have jumped in there and commented, but cheer on your team. Let us know who you're voting for, who you want to win. Cheer them on. Let us know where you're watching from. Little things like that help engage our audience, because what Facebook does is it looks for content that a lot of people are talking about or commenting on or reacting to. And when you just sit there and watch, you don't really do much to help us other than give us 1 extra view. If you maybe hit a like or a share or something like that, that might increase it to 10 or 15 more views. So we want to get this into as many eyeballs as possible. So go ahead and jump on there, leave a comment, like and share, and just show your love for these young athletes. They're doing an amazing job.
Definitely hit that share button. That would help us out a lot here. Trying to
Up next,
get everybody else involved.
Chris Dominguez against Sergio Ochotorena.
Now this Sergio guy, he was here last year. Very talented wrestler.
Now, is that the guy in red or the guy in blue?
The guy in red, I
Okay.
do believe.
And
Yep.
he looks like he's ready to go.
I do believe he's been wrestling for a long time. He's a very talented wrestler. I believe he went to state last year. Might have placed in his division.
Looks very
Good.
strong too.
Definitely has been in the weight room, putting in the work, in the gym. A lot of training has to go in to be a very good wrestler, so it's good to see a veteran wrestler out here.
Now, the 113 weight class had a, excuse me here. Yeah, the 113 weight class for the Desert View Jaguars had an open player, so they had to forfeit the 113. So we're actually at the 120 weight class right now for those who are just tuning in. This is the Desert View Jags and the Marina Tigers battling it out.
I don't know what they're waiting on here. I think they're trying to get some scores settled from that last hectic match with the ref and trying to educate them, the current bookkeeper, on how to score a little bit better. Looks like we're getting the match underway here. Good takedown by Sergio. Really working that leg in there, trying to control the hips. Oh, already going for the
cradle.
Going for the cradle, trying to lock that leg. Oh, quick pin here. Under 30 seconds.
Yeah, it looks like 29 seconds into the first period there with the pin, so excellent job to the Jags there.
Looks like we have their 126. I do believe it's real jostle, if I'm not mistaken, as their 126 for the Jags, and their
That is correct. We don't know who on the Tigers is competing, but we'll catch their name on the intercom here in a minute or so.
Oh, his name's Josiah Real. Okay. Looks like we have Eric versus Eric on the Marana side, and Josiah is his name for the Mountain View. I mean the Desert View. Very spastic so far.
Yeah, this is Desert View's roster.
Apparently his name's Joseph. That's what they said over there. I don't know. Weird. Oh, looks like the Marana is reversed over here on the Desert View kid. With 4 points to the Tigers. Oh, running the half. Very textbook move here. There we go, bringing it over, running it. Looks like the Desert View kid might be in trouble here.
He's trying to roll out of it. You can see him pushing against the face of the young Tiger.
That's also should be a caution, but looks like the ref is gonna let it go this time.
Great job at Marana switching sides here and going ahead and pushing forward for the extra couple of back points and the pin.
Another short one here, this time going to Marana.
Next up, we got the 132 weight class. Now, according to the roster here, I only have it, unfortunately, at the moment for Desert View. It looks like Antonio Lopez will be competing at the 132 weight class for the Jags, and we'll catch the Tigers' name here in just a moment.
Up for varsity, we have Julian O'Neill against Tony Lopez.
All right, so Antonio Lopez going by Tony.
Really far out shot. You really don't want to reach out there and flatten yourself out in your shots. Great ankle pick by Tony here.
Quick 2 points on the board for the Jags.
Oh, trying to flip over. I don't know what he was doing there, but oh, he's trying to sink him back with that arm. Has it pinned against his hip, getting the easy back points. Trying to get the back points here. Looks like he has 2 back points here. Two near fall for red.
And the 1 point escape for the Tigers.
Oh, great shot here by Tony. Might be trying to tech this Tiger, which would take 15 points, but he's already well on his way. Looks like Cameron over there on the JV side got a pin.
Yeah, it was one where they got you like upside down on your neck. It's kind of like a front way suplex type thing. I don't know what it's called, but
got another cradle here by the Jaguars. We got the Marana guy.
And
really
he's got
trying
the
to
leg
get out.
locked.
Leg locked, pinned here late in the first.
With about 20 seconds left on the clock, another excellent match and a good pin by the Jags. Next up, we got the 145 weight class coming up.
I'll tell you, there's not a bad 145 class here in Southern Arizona. All of them are very talented. It's one of the toughest weight class here in Arizona.
It's probably a pretty competitive weight class too. Lots of people, competing for that one shot. It's not like every 145 weight class from each team gets to participate. They've got their chosen 145ers, so it's like it's going to be a forfeit. So looks like the Marana Tigers didn't have a 145 wrestler, which is going to take us up to the 152 weight class.
The 145 here in Arizona, there's one. His name is Roro, and he He was from Sunnyside. Now he's undefeated at Penn State right now.
We got Isaac Derone against Eddie Mendoza.
I guess he goes by Eddie Mendoza. We'll start calling him by your last names.
Might have to here in that case. All right, we're underway here in the first period of the 152 weight class. So far, both wrestlers doing a great job at changing height and just trying to find that dominant position over the other wrestler. Yet to see a takedown.
Oh, there we go. We got a shot here from the Marana.
It's like they were listening to me.
They're both really working these heavy ties, and Desview got a good snap down on him. Both working heavy ties, trying to get something going. We got a shot here from the Marana guy. Looks like he gets the first takedown. He was definitely thinking about a freestyle move there, but he remembered he was in folk style. Trying to work the power half here. Really has a good lock on the leg from the Desert View guy. Trying to grind him up and really work him to his shoulder. Keeping that leg locked like he does. The Marana guy is really not letting him do any kind of roll to get out of it.
He's trying to roll the jags onto his back, but that's the end of the first period. Score 2-0 with the Tigers leading the way.
Marana defers, and Jaguars take bottom. Just had their coach walk by, probably going to dispute some points. It's like the Marana Tigers really trying to work him down to his back.
Definitely not letting that young Jaguar up off the ground.
Looks like we're disputing more points over here with the ref. I say just let him wrestle. The Marana coach, which just came in frame, he's notorious for disputing points with the refs.
Looks like they just didn't start the clock is all it was. So I think I heard the ref say to put it back up to 155. I don't know what he wants it set to right now.
They have to run off the clock manually, so we have to wait about 5 seconds here.
I did hear him correctly, so they're going to start it at 155. Our scoreboard's ready to go on our end. The young technical professionals down here running the scoreboard need to pay closer attention.
And the Marana Tiger going right back to where he left off. Really working that wing right there. Has a good grip on it. Oh, he needs to get back behind him. It's one thing you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to get out in front of the head.
And that's going to be a point for the Jaguars here for the escape, as
tying it up.
Both wrestlers are back to their feet. No, he was at 0 a second ago, so it's only 2-1.
I thought he had an escape.
And now the Jaguars going on the offensive.
Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Potentially dangerous here. Oh, I do believe the Marana Tiger is going to be done for the.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him more than anything. He got dropped pretty hard there. He's back on his feet though. He's shaking himself off.
The Marana Tiger could take the forfeit. say that he was cheated. It's here in wrestling, if you get slammed or you're getting an illegal move pulled on you, and you say you can't continue, you get the win. So they might try to do that here.
Looks like we're going to continue wrestling. Tiger's going to take the down position. 1 minute 4 seconds left here in the second period.
We're going to have a technical point here, I do believe.
2 points.
That's 2 points for the takedown for the Jaguars. Oh, and no tech point.
No technical point awarded, and that puts the Jaguars in the lead, who go immediately to a
beautiful cradle. Got him in midair. Oh, but
Tiger doing a great job preventing it.
Tiger's trying to roll here, trying to get out of it. Oh,
this could be it right now.
There we go. He has the knee in the side.
Jags now leading 5-2. He's just got to lock up that other leg.
There we go. He has the leg locked.
He's got it.
I do believe that will be a pin for the. Yep,
and the Jaguars get the pin, who are leading 5-2 in that set. Still trailing right now. Going into that match, it was 21 points to the Tigers and just 12 for the Jags. So the Jags definitely needed that pin there.
I do believe it will be 18-21 for the team points.
And we move into the the 160 weight class?
No, I do believe it'll be the 152.
Oh,
because we had Mendoza, I do believe, right?
I thought we were just at the 152. That's what I had up there.
They really? I think you're right.
Well, they have 152 on the scoreboard here, so I'm going to just go ahead and leave it at 152. That's what happens when you have wrestlers who can't compete at the weight class and there's forfeits. It sometimes screws us up on our end.
Looks like the Marana wrestler is really trying to change levels and mess with the Jaguar. The Jaguars blocking at every angle. Oh, great ankle pick by the Jaguar.
And that should be 2 points to the Jags.
Oh no, he didn't remain control. No points so far.
I saw the ref put up 2 fingers. I don't know if he awarded it or not, if they're going to count it.
Now he definitely has the takedown here and some back points. Oh, here we go. Running the chicken wing here for the Jaguars. Really sinking it in. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And the ref's in the way of our camera at the moment, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on. But it looks like the Tiger's able to get back to his belly.
We got 3 near fall for the Jaguars. Cross facing him, bringing him back down. That's got to be exhausting for the Marana Tiger. Looking for the guillotine here. He's getting his arm out. Getting it behind the head. He can't go too fast or he will get a caution for this. Because that is a very dangerous move. Looks like the Tiger finally got his leg out. And fought to the second period. Well, the Jaguars up 5. They have a comfortable lead here in the second period. Looks like Jaguars chose neutral. Was comfortable in his position there. The Marana Tiger needs to set up his shots better and get closer. Oh, shot.
I don't know what that was, but
tried to grab the ankle to go through the back door, but it just didn't happen for the Tiger. And it looks no control so far, but the Jaguars in a good position to get 2 points right here. There we go. Getting behind for the 2 points. 7-0. Oh, escape for the Miranda Tiger. Good chain wrestling. Gets the takedown.
All right, the Jaguar might be in trouble here.
Oh, wait, no control.
Hey, guys,
Tiger's getting...
Not around this. Stop the clock.
They let it go.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, well. Looks like the Tiger didn't get any points on that. He didn't get control.
All right, and it looks like because they let the clock run down a little bit, the ref is going to be making his way over to the officials' table. And
oh, he's arguing the points again. They forgot to give him the escape.
And we're going to go ahead and put that back up here, 7-1.
Hey, you guys, knock it off. Pay attention. Right.
Phone, I don't have.
Oh, your phone?
I found it.
It's like we're finally getting this match back underway here in the second period. Oh! Good single with the trip, but the Miranda guy really keeps his hips in key position to keep something going here. There we go. Jaguar gets back to a single and trips him one more time. Really has to be gentle with those suplexes, otherwise he could get a technical foul. Definitely wouldn't want that. It's 9-1 Jaguars going into the third. And Miranda chooses neutral one more time for the third period. Really confident in his abilities here. I personally would have gone with the down position, but oh, he reached that hand back, and that's going to cost him probably a pin here early in the third.
Now, you were talking a little bit about reaching the arm back like that before and how easy it is to get the pin out of it. Just makes it easier to roll him onto his back, I imagine, right?
Yeah, you can really put him in the half right there, or suck their arm down to where you can pin him quite easy.
All right, so up next we got what, the 160 weight class?
I do believe. Yep. All right. They'll put it up. They're just changing the scoreboard right now. Yep, 160.
Now we have Jonathan Ibarra against Duncan Fowles.
We got Jonathan from the Jaguars and Duncan here from the Miranda Tigers. Both coming up with a heavy tie. I'll tell you, the Jaguar has a great level here. Definitely keeping low.
Hey, hey.
Trying to control himself here. You see how that Jaguar popped his wrist out. Definitely does not want the Marana guy to have wrist control. And
Beautiful shot by the Jags.
Really popping that arm out to get his arms clear and going straight for the shot.
And the Jaguars have actually pulled ahead here, 24-21 overall in team points. So we've seen a flip-flop here in terms of who's winning.
Looks like this Jaguar is trying to get the 2-on-1 and grind him straight to the mat. Really working him down. Now it looks like the Jaguar has a chicken wing and is walking it up for the whole thing. There we go. Really has to get over that head. That's the main obstacle here. Oh, their coach is calling for a stack. But the first period expired on him. Looks like red chooses bottom here for the beginning of the second. Up 2-0, being it close. It's a good decision by their coach. Has the ankle. Tigers desperately trying to keep him down, but is getting way too high and is setting himself up for a reversal here. Marana has his hips way too high, might get rolled here. Oh, there we go, turning into him and getting the escape point for the Jaguars.
Great job taking that down position, smart on the coach's part. Gets the escape, not as easy as he probably would have liked, but he did get the escape, and that's another point on the board for the Jaguars. Sprawl by the Jags defending there against the attempted takedown.
Grabs the ankle, rolls him over, getting behind him for the 2 points. Great job.
And again, I think that comes down to that technical wrestling we were talking about earlier. It doesn't matter about your size. If you can get in there and you can get these textbook wrestling moves down, it definitely helps out.
I'll tell you, the best wrestler on our team, he'll take down the biggest guy on our team every day and win against him.
Put 2 on the point for Jags. They're not paying any attention.
Looks like the ref's getting frustrated with the scorekeepers here.
Yeah, he keeps having to walk over there and let him know. I even tried letting him know, hey, he's just sitting there waving his arms. 2, 2, 2. Nobody doing nothing. Doesn't really affect the pace too bad. It just, you know.
Definitely upsets the coaches, and no ref wants to deal with an upset coach.
Yeah, and you know what? Right now, they haven't put 2 minutes back on the scoreboard, so the ref has got to stop again and put those 2 minutes up there.
It's really nice for whoever's wrestler's more tired.
He just put 2 minutes up there. 6 seconds had already transpired.
They still haven't started it. There we go.
If they had asked us, we could have said, hey, it was 1:54. But we're just going to essentially starting that setback or that period back over. It's a little easier that way when it comes to how this all works.
Great snap down by the Jaguar. Must be helping boosting his confidence. As you can see, the Marana Tiger keeps having to adjust his headgear, getting in his eyes a little bit. Definitely does not help your confidence when you can't see. Oh, looks like he has the single leg, going for the trip. Left the mat there. Gonna bring him back to the middle. Still in neutral position.
That was my fault that time. So what they did was they got 12 points for the Tigers. It was 21 earlier. So I think when they put it back, they took like 9 points off the team points. So I went over there to let them know, and because of that, they didn't start the clock. So that time it was my fault. But still, the team points aren't accurate right now.
I do believe it's still 21-33.
Yeah, that's what
Miranda
I'm
hasn't
assuming.
gotten a win since their lower weight classes.
And a few of those were due to forfeit. So it seems like the Jaguars are definitely the dominating force here, as they've taken the lead here quite decisively.
Miranda's definitely trying to get back there and get the points. But it is over. The Jaguar hung on to get the 5-0 win of the Miranda Tiger. We got the 172 weight class up next.
All right, let's see if they make an adjustment here to the scoreboard. She told me that somebody had told her differently. You know, like people keep telling her different things. I think she just might have typed in the numbers backwards. So instead of 21, she might have just put 12 on accident. So let's see if they make that adjustment. Hopefully they do.
I do believe our female wrestling coach,
Yeah, she's over
Miss
there
Amanda, telling them
Yeah,
what the score is.
She's over there making sure they get it right. Does add a little bit of a delay to the broadcast here as we get ready for the. Is it 172 or is it a 170?
Forfeit for Danny.
It's 170 or 172. For this one, they have a 2-pound allowance, so
Okay. And it
it's technically a 172, but
looks like the Tigers are going to take that win there. That's what, 6 points?
yep, that's 6 points. for
So
the
that's
forfeit.
that's enough to kind of even things back out a little bit. It was 21-33 before the end of the last one. So it's probably going to be 26 or 27 to 30 something. We'll find out here in a moment.
There's the 182 weight class. And we got a forfeit for the Jaguars.
So it goes back the other way as the Jaguars strengthen their lead a little bit. What's after 182? 195?
195. And it looks like we have a match for this one.
All right, so it looks like we've got a ball game, folks, at the 195 weight class.
These are two chunkers for a 195 weight class, but definitely have seen both of these guys wrestle, and they do all right.
We have Kaylon Israel and Rusty Steele.
Rusty Steele, what a name.
That sounds like a famous actor or movie director or something.
Pro wrestler even.
yeah, I could see that. Pretty aggressive exchanges here between the two wrestlers as they're trying to find a way of getting in for a takedown.
I do believe I wrestled this guy last year when I was briefly the 195, and he is this guy is definitely more of a tire, trying to throw. Definitely not going to be too many shots here in this one. Fake the shot there. Both trying to get wrist control. Both of their levels are really high if one of them can capitalize on that. Or even capitalize on the momentum of both of them pushing down. Great head and arm. Very
could be a
old
pin
move,
here.
but it's effective.
They used to call that a judo throw back in the day.
That's one we don't use here at Buena too much. Coaches don't like it. It's really easy to reverse it. But that time it worked for the Miranda Tiger. and he got the pin here in the first.
Tigers look like they've got some comeback coming here as we're still, I think, calculating out the team points because they still haven't put it back up on the scoreboard.
Looks like they have one more match, I do believe. They both don't have a 220.
So we're going right to the heavyweight 285 weight class?
Right to the heavyweight 285 weight class is what it looks like.
So how does that work? Does each team get 6 points if they don't have a wrestler? Or?
Nope, they just forfeit both of them.
Okay, so it's 0 points.
Yep.
They just negate it. Okay.
And this Morena guy, he did really good in sectionals last year. I do believe he took 4th underneath our wrestler last year, if I'm not mistaken.
We got Omar Adame against
There's Coach
Urban
Daniels
Reebok.
walking by.
I'm going to have to call the sheriff's department on him.
Oh no. He might show up. Oh, looks like the Jaguars setting up the lat drop here. Classic heavyweight move. Definitely both going to be heavy in the ties. Trying to do either shoulder throws, any kind of throw they can. Snap downs. A lot of these heavyweight matches are quite uneventful. Oh, looks like he got the duck under. He's going to try to go for the single leg. Oh, there we go.
That's 2
Great
points
high
for the
crotch.
Jags.
Looks like he's going to work the pin, work the half. Might just be over. You're short.
There it is.
There you go. There's Billy walking by.
All right, so unless they have any other matches, I don't believe they do. I believe that's it here. Looks like we're going to be getting ready for the Jaguars and the Buena Colts to battle it out, and that's what we saw a second ago as the whole team kind of rushed past the front of our camera. That was the Colts getting ready to take their seats. So we'll be back here shortly for some more Buena Colts wrestling here as the Buena Colts and the Desert View Jaguars battle it out. This should be a lot of fun. I know the Jags definitely dominated a bit over the Tigers, as we did as well, but I think what that means for us is we might have a little bit of a competition here. I still expect Buena to take the win. You know, it's a home field advantage, but hopefully we see some good wrestling. That's all I got to really say about that.
Yeah, I do believe we'll see some good wrestling here from Devion, Jaden, Billy, all these guys over here.
Oh, you're from... Are you doing wrestling this year? Are you doing wrestling?
All my guys coming over here to say hi before the match. Do believe they're going to take it here.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and mute the audio real quick. There's a lot of people coming over to chat with us. They're always curious about what's going on. So while we wait for this next exhibition to start, we'll go ahead and just shut the mic off, and we'll be right back. All right, and very quickly, Buena coming out on top here with 2 points out of the gate. Just got to make some adjustments to our scoreboard here for you folks.
Ryan Cruz looks like he's going to get the early pin here with the stack. Already pinned him.
And a beautiful 106. Very, very quick in and out match here. We're moving on to what, to 113 now?
113, yeah. Jonas didn't think he had a match. Oh, well, he doesn't. Gets the forfeit here. I know he's disappointed, but.
Well, at least he didn't have to sit in a bus for an hour and a half just to not wrestle, you know?
That's true.
What's up next, 120?
I do believe it is 120. With Anthony Trujillo, also known as Cornbread.
Or as you like to call him, Cornbread?
I like to call him Cornbread. This guy, you'll see him, even in the match, you'll see he's double jointed in every joint. It's really crazy to watch him wrestle. Can get out of anything. Definitely going to be a tough match for him. Like I said before, he is a veteran wrestler and he does do very well. Anthony trying to get him to make the first mistake here. Both heavy on the tie, both changing their levels very rapidly.
Looks like they're playing patty cake down there, where their hands keep exchanging.
Constant hand fighting, which is very key. Anthony has the inside tie, I do believe. Kind of a neutral position here.
And he's able to pull the jag down to his knees there for just a moment. And again now.
Could also be a part of the Jags' strategy here. Might be trying to get Anthony to come too far forward and grab that leg. You never know. Oh, there we go. Trying to get the Japanese whizzer. Once again, just like the first match. As you can see, trying to take him back down and gets the 2 points. Oh, there we go. But Anthony has that leg locked, so he won't be able to get him right here. Keep rolling with him. It's one of our coaches yelling over there from the sideline. Iowa, as coach likes to call him.
Jam the head down.
Really grinding it down. Oh, just slips off.
And it's going to be okay,
tying it up for the second match.
All right, so it's 2-2. Let's see who takes the down position. Looks like the Jags want the up position.
Red doing a bold move by choosing top. Definitely feels like he's stronger than him and he can keep him down.
Let's go, buddy.
Let's see if Anthony's flexibility comes into play here with an escape.
Kick out right now, kick out. Kick out.
He's trying to roll through here.
Stretch out.
Oh, but he does get the cradle. Anthony has to fight here. As you can see, contorting his whole body to keep his shoulders off the mat, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
And there it is, a pin. That's an unfortunate loss for young Trujillo. The Jag laying on the ground there. It looks like he might be wasted of energy, but he got the win.
Definitely a hard fight by Cornbread. I feel like more practice, he'll beat that kid in sectionals.
All right, what's up next after the 120? It's
got a
126
weight class with Billy, one of our captains. He's our young captain. We always try to keep a young captain in the mix. Great wrestler.
Up next, we have
Trains hard for
Billy
what he
and
does.
Josiah.
Billy has really improved from last year. Unfortunately, was not able to go to sectionals last year, so we don't know how he would have done against that kind of competition. Already getting him in the takedown here.
There you go.
Billy's so quick. Taking him back down, getting back points.
There's the 2 we were looking for as he gets his hips around behind the jag.
He gets a 3 near fall, and he is already back down for the pin. Good job by Billy. Pins him in 30 seconds. Definitely feels good about that one. Now we have the 32 weight class with Shane Snyder. Looks like it's 12-6 here. Close match so far. Shane is one of our better wrestlers.
Now we have Shane and Tony.
I want to point out here real quick, when, before this match started, I talked about how the Jags are definitely going to be bigger competition than the Tigers were to the Colts. And right now it's 12-6 overall in team points, with the Colts leading just by the 6. So this could go either way if the Colts aren't careful.
Yeah, definitely our strongest wrestlers are down here in the smaller weights, but the forfeits that the Jaguars are going to have later will come in to be a factor.
Yeah, that definitely hurts, especially when you want to compete, especially at a state level, but you can't put together a team with all the different weight classes that you need. Those forfeits have got to hurt the coaches.
It's very unfortunate. A lot of coaches will lose because of that. We're fortunate enough here to have a really good wrestling program.
Yeah. I mean, Sheriff Daniels has done an incredible thing with the varsity team. I know that all the parents and teachers and staff and students and wrestlers, they all love him. So it's a lot of participation here at the Colts program.
I'll tell you this, he's a very great guy to work with, really down to earth.
And he probably knows a little bit about wrestling, considering he's in law enforcement.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's had to wrestle some perps down to the ground once or twice.
I do believe he did do wrestling in college, but I might be mistaken. But he definitely knows his fair share and is definitely at least a great motivator for us Colts.
And coming from a law enforcement background, I imagine he instills a lot of good morals in these young athletes as well. I'm sure that he's very, very strict when it comes to, how you guys behave.
Oh, yeah. He always wants us to be uniformed and looking good. Oh, great slam here by Shane. Gonna do it again here.
One. Oh!
That might be a potentially dangerous here.
No, the ref's gonna let it go. He maintains control.
The ref's gonna give him a warning here. He's gonna tell him.
I don't think he's gonna get any points to the other player, but it does look like the Jag might have had the wind knocked out of him a little bit.
Shane is a very aggressive wrestler, and you can definitely see that.
You can go ahead and turn the camera away here while they deal with that injured wrestler. We're here for wrestling entertainment, not injury entertainment.
Definitely got the wind knocked out of him there.
Well, let's see what he can do. If he can get back to his feet and get back in the wrestling ring, he might have some of that confidence ripped out of him a little bit, getting tossed around like that twice. But he is getting back up to his feet. Miss Wood, our sports medicine personnel, is coming back off the mat, so looks like we're getting ready to go. Both wrestlers, actually no, looks like the Jags are going to start from the down position. Try to get some escape points here because they are down by 2 points so far.
Oh, and here he comes again with that crushing blow.
And it's a matter of being manhandled right now at this point. Jag is just trying to get to his feet, trying to break the grasp. But the Colt just dropping him back down.
That has to be bad for your psyche. Definitely something that's demoralizing for the Jaguar.
Not giving up though, that's what I like to see. After the end of the first period there, it took him a little bit to get to his feet, but he didn't forfeit, he didn't give up, he jumped back in there.
They're gonna get Shane on stalling. I bet he'll let him up and go again.
I can almost expect to see a couple more drops here.
Oh no, he does not want to go for the stand-up. He's gonna try to go for the sit-out. Definitely does not want to get slammed again.
No.
Oh, and he gets the 1 point escape.
Shane definitely letting him go.
Yes, definitely.
He does like to do that. He loves to work for the neutral position. That's his favorite thing about wrestling.
Ooh, great job by the Jag.
Ooh.
Looks like he might want to throw him.
Get your hips down, get your hips down.
And he does. And he gets the 2 points. That puts the Jags in the lead 3-2 right now.
Come on, Shane.
Shane,
Clock.
cool. Shane, cool, calm and collected here.
The rest of the auditorium definitely picking up on the clock. I can hear half the gymnasium yelling to stop the clock.
Out.
Quick ankle pick here by the Jag.
Stick it in there. Go, go, go. Go.
Sitting
Put
out,
the pressure on the
definitely
shoulder.
looking for the switch here. Got to stand up, get the escape. Tying it up. Shane very calm in the way he wrestles, but he is deceptively fast. And this is one of the better Jaguar wrestlers as well.
It's probably one of my favorite matches so far of the night.
Come on, Shane. Work.
I'm sure that has something to do with people getting dropped on their butts, but
More time.
you know, it's exciting. You know, both wrestlers are doing a great job. All right, we
both
got about
working
10
it.
seconds left here.
Oh, flattened out for the shot. Shane putting him into the mat,
And a
getting
quick
the
2
quick
points.
2 points there.
Going into a third period, ladies and gentlemen.
I expect Shane to turn it up here in the third period. Looking at the score, I don't think he's liking what he's seeing.
Jaguars player taking his time getting down. He seems exhausted.
And Shane's one of those guys that runs really hard in practice and definitely works on his cardio often, so not even phased with these first 2 periods.
So far, both wrestlers still on the ground. Young Jaguar is, I mean, right now it's just they're wrestling out for that dominating position. And he's going to let him up and out. I think the Buena Colt wrestler here does most of his best work on his feet anyway.
He actually is a very good rider when he wants to, but he's definitely wanting to do more takedowns. This guy might have done something to make Shane mad, either in the past or during the match.
Come on, Shane, go to work.
About a minute left here in the third period.
Shane very calm, even though it's short time here. Chain wrestling, snapping him down.
You know, he's got to be careful too, because if the Jaguars get a takedown here, that would put him in the lead. I mean, with less than 40 seconds left.
Go to work.
And I think he knows that.
Shane definitely playing with the time, looking for his chance to get a takedown. I suspect he'll busy wrestle from there. Or maybe he's busy wrestling now.
Short time.
Oh, here comes his favorite move, the double leg.
Pick it up. There you go.
And he does get the takedown here late in the third.
And the 2 points. Ref stops the clock with about 4 seconds
Shane,
left.
4 seconds.
That young Jaguar is definitely spent. He's going to sleep good tonight.
Oh yeah. I don't think there's much he can do here with the short time. Gets the escape. Needed the escape and the takedown to even tie it.
All right, so it looks like 7-5. The Colts are going to take that. Already leading in team points, 18-6. It's going to be what, another 6 points?
Another 3, I do believe.
3. Okay, so 21-6 would be the new score. What weight class are we moving into?
Moving into 36 with Jaden Hernandez here.
Angel.
Oh yeah, that Jaguar from the last match is definitely tired.
Go, Jaden.
Oh, it looks like he's grabbing his ribs.
Yeah, it looks like he might be
Up
hurt.
next, we have Richard
See if we can
and
signal
Jaden.
Mrs. Wood real quick.
Control. Go, right there.
Oh, Jaden with a quick
Take his leg,
takedown.
take his leg.
Trying to suck him in. Oh! Jaguar gets out for the escape point.
Come on, Jaden.
All right, yeah, it's our sports medicine folks. We're definitely going to be checking out that young last wrestler. He does not feel too good right now. Colts leading 5-1 here.
Circle, circle.
Jaden definitely has one of the best hips on the team, and especially in wrestling, you need to keep your hips in a good position.
All right, we're at the 138 weight class. Had to make a quick adjustment there to our scoreboard, but more or less we're doing good here. Both wrestlers, I think, just feeling each other out right now. Lots of feet movement, lots of spinning around.
Come on, Jaden.
Jaden definitely trying to get in the head of the Jaguar here.
Over, under. There you go. There you go. Stick it in underneath. There you go. Now stick it in there tight. Pick him up, pick him up. Now go to work. Now go to work.
Here we
Pick
go.
him
Looks
up
like the
and
Colts.
turn. Sit and turn.
Jaden definitely trying to work him here, maybe setting him up for a throw. But the Jaguar fighting it off, going for the shot.
Short time, Jaden.
Short time here. They're probably going to let it go to the second period. Jaden defers here, give him the choice to the Jaguar. And he chooses top. Interesting call.
Be first.
Yeah, this young Colt player, multi-sport athlete like we talked about earlier. I'm sure he's got lots of good strength.
There you go.
See him getting up on his
Look at
feet
your leg
already.
free. Get the leg free.
Looking for the escape here.
Come out, come out, come out. Come out the back. Atta boy. Now trip. There you go.
Oh, and a beautiful trip
Nice.
as the Colts regain dominance here.
And he's going to work in the half here, trying to suck him up and get the pin. Getting
Pull on the arms, pull up
getting
around
back
his head.
points.
Around his head. Just settle
Getting
in right
back
there.
points here. Trying to settle in and get the pin. The Jaguar trying
There
to
you
bridge
go.
to get out. But Jaden keeping him in bounds here.
It's going to be what?
3 near fall.
3 near full points. It's going to make the score 10-1. This could be a technical if we take this all the way to a third period.
Could be.
There you go.
There's
I know Jaden's ego will be huge if he gets a technical
Pick it
here.
up, pick it up. Move a hand towards you first. There you go. Cradle him up, cradle him up.
looks like he might have been going for a little cradle there.
He's just trying to flatten him out here.
Yep, like a pancake.
Oh, he's going for the tight waist, which is an excruciating. Yep.
Go, go. There you go, kid.
Setting him up for the 2-on-1 here.
Stack him up. Jam the head down and move.
I know.
Just letting him go for the short time. He's going to take him in.
All right, and that sets us into the third period here.
Should be 2 for Jaguars. They should have one there.
Yeah, they got the escape. I was waiting for them to put it up on the board here. All right, we're
Sit
back
out for
underway.
Jaden. Definitely more comfortable on his butt than he is trying to stand up.
Don't reach back. Just
There we
turn.
go.
There you go.
Turns and gets the reversal.
Pick up the ankle, pick it up, pick it up.
Up 10 points again here and early in the third. Could be a possible technical. If he can just get 5 more points.
2-on-1, 2-on-1, 2-on-1. Now toss. 2-on-1, toss him. There you go.
There it is. An attempt at a toss, no good.
There you go, come on.
Like the ref tried to call him for stalling there, but Jaden trying to force the toss to avoid the stalling.
Yeah, Jaden definitely playing with him now a little bit.
So important to have fun, especially when you train as hard as we do.
Your head up. There you go.
Might be trying to set up a throw
Now
here.
drive into that shoulder.
Trying to do something a little bit flashy for his home crowd here.
Good job.
Oh,
Good reflexes on the Jag to pull that leg back.
Jaden trying to set up a shot to reshot. Trying to fake that first shot and then leaving that second leg exposed, but Jaguar keen
Spin around, get your point.
on getting his legs back.
Get behind, get two. Get behind.
Yeah, right now, if Jaden can get his hips back behind the other players, and there it is with a reverse. That's 2 points.
14-13 here,
Hold
up
it, hold it.
11.
Tuck back.
6 seconds left. He's got a little bit of a chicken
All
wing
he'll
in there.
need is 3 points, and then he'll get the tech, but he won't get it. He wins 14-3 here in the third. Definitely a dominating performance here by Jaden.
That's going to increase the Colts' lead to 24-6
Good job,
in
Jaden.
overall team points. What weight class we got coming up?
45.
Up next, we have Eddie and Jacob.
I have Jacob Murphy here.
This looks like it's going to be a
45
fun
class.
match.
Jacob, I would bet, is stronger than this guy here, but definitely has a length advantage, so it's going to be interesting here. Jacob on his knee, trying to psych him out. Going for the shot, getting one leg. There we go, to the double for the takedown. Trying to work the power half.
Hold on to that wrist. Hold on to the wrist. There you go. Hold on to it, tuck it in, now go half. Half. Now half him up. Opposite.
Definitely trying to work either way here for the half.
It's got to be disorientating for the young Jag underneath, not knowing which way the Colt is going to go.
Jacob.
Cradle, cradle, cradle.
Looks like he's got a cradle.
Nice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, there we go. Oh, and the Jaguar breaks out.
Hurry up.
Jacob unfazed by the other whistle from the other mat,
Okie.
unlike
Up.
last time.
Pull that Okie towards his head. There you go, suck it in.
Oh, there we go,
There
trying to
you
get the
go.
stack again.
Suck
Oh, but the Jaguar reversed it.
Get out of there, get out of there. Take his
Murphy.
leg. There you go.
This could be a 1-point escape point for the Jaguars. He tried to reverse that. Jacob Murphy doing a great job defending himself there.
There.
Jacob reaching in there trying to grab the ankle as he was going in.
Don't reach it.
There we go, good shuck.
That's another 2 points for the Colts.
Keep the Okie, keep the Okie. Keep the Okie. There you go. Now go to work. Jam his head.
Getting the Okie, as our coach said, behind us here.
Jam the head.
Trying to work him down. He's gonna busy wrestle
Right
for
there,
these
quarter.
for the rest of this here. 3 seconds we have left. Taking him into the second period with a lead of 6-1.
Come on, Murph. Out. Up and out.
Murph going down, trying to extend that lead by 1 with the quick escape. Murph with a sit out.
Get your head up. Kick right now. Kick it out. Kick it out. Kick out.
Oh, the Jaguar going for the cradle.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jacob's in trouble here. Oh, no.
My goodness.
Jacob got stuck. Definitely going to get kicking himself for that one.
Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Jaguars are going to get the pin. That has to be devastating.
Jacob definitely mad at himself for that one. Here we got Sam, I do believe, for... We have a match here? Yeah, we do.
What was really impressive with that takedown right there is is that he immediately got Jacob Murphy's legs locked in, which he needed to do in order to, get the
Definitely
pin.
used his length to his advantage. Sam, a very technical wrestler, gets caught on the shot here, but he's gonna try to go out the back door. Oh, trying to trip him here.
Oh boy, and he gets dropped.
Needs to let that arm go from up there. Sam is in trouble here. He has Jaguar has a chicken wing in and is trying to work it, but Sam trying to work to his base here.
He's definitely spread out pretty thin. He's got that leg or that arm locked up right now, but he does get it back underneath him as he's stretching out with that left arm, trying to push himself up.
Oh, three-quarter stack. Three-quarter stack here, trying to get easy back points.
I have no idea how he could flex like that and how he can consort like that. It was insane.
Just trying to get easy back points. That move will most likely not get you a pin, but definitely got the 3 back points. Oh, that might have been a potentially dangerous there.
He didn't drop very hard. Take about 5 seconds off our clock because the Colts took a little bit to stop it here.
There we go. Sam getting the escape. Definitely needed.
At almost ties it up. It's 2-1 right now.
No, it's 5-1.
5-1. Oh, yep. He had some. Was it near falls?
Yeah, no, he had back points.
Back points. 2-5 is the actual score here.
I don't think anybody had control there.
He did give 2 points to the Jags, though.
So they're going to put Sam on the bottom for the rest of the 18 seconds. Trying to throw the leg in, but Sam instantly sits out and grabs it. Gotta move. Coach telling him to move here.
Here it is.
Because he's trying to cradle him.
Kick your leg out. There you
Sam's
go.
getting his leg out, trying to reverse it.
And we'll be going into a second period.
Sam very calm still. Sam does have to wrestle up for this weight class. I do believe his real weight's about 145, 146. But having all those positions filled, he wrestles up to 52.
He's tall, too. He's got long arms, long legs. But he's pretty evenly matched by the Jaguar player who's got also long arms and long legs. It's not really playing out to the advantage I'm sure he's used to.
Circle, circle.
I think the Jaguar has a little bit of a weight advantage on him. Definitely looks like he has to cut to get down there to 52. Oh, getting the duck under. Now he's trying to get the trip.
Needs to drop his hips, lower center of gravity here.
There you go. Now suck it up. Go, 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 go.
There we go. Sam needs to get his hips out.
And the ref stops it. Very smart there to take it to the ground, immediately twist and turn over, trying to get the top position.
One thing Sam needs to work on is getting his hips up, because if he can't get his hips over the Jaguars,
Head up.
he can't do anything here.
Jab his head.
If he can get his leg loose and get behind the Jaguar, it'll be 2 points.
Trying to go.
Hook your leg.
Jaguar going out the back door, and
Sam's got to be careful here.
getting him here for the 2-point takedown.
Head up.
Jaguars showing to have a lot of fight here. It's 24-12, so they are down right now. They do have 2 forfeits later on in the evening, so that's definitely going to help the Colts out a little bit. But they came to wrestle, that's for sure.
They've always had really good lower weight classes. Definitely been known for their lower weights. Jaguars always competitive.
Tight waist control.
Short time here. Looks like we're going into the third period. Last round there, Jaguars get the win.
Was it already the third period? Is that
Yeah.
what happened? We just lost track. That's okay. Jaguars take the win. That's going to be, what, 3 points for them?
Yep.
So that's going to bring them up to 15 to 24.
Yep.
And what weight class are we moving into?
We're moving into 60 with a forfeit for Josh. Oh, nope. We do have a match for the 60 here.
That's a big height difference here, just kind of off first
Up
glance.
next, we have Jonathan and Josh.
Kind of even builds. But Josh needs to quit backing up here. He needs to circle and try to look for something, either with a shot or a duck under, or something of that sort. Jaguars trying to steadily overpower Josh in the tie, but also, while also looking for a shot.
Come on, Josh. Drop it. Knock him down. There you go. Move him around. Head up. Get your head up right now. Head up.
All right, trying something new with the scoreboard here. And we're putting in the team points, 24 to 15. We put the Colts on top since they're the home field advantage here. Just kind of give you guys an overall impression of how everything's lining up match-wise. So far, no points awarded here in the first period at the 160 weight class with about 35 seconds left on the clock.
Surprised the ref hasn't called stalling on either Josh or the Jaguar here. Means how none of them have really been making moves here. Looks he's giving a warning to the Jaguar.
Jam.
Oh, he has to get his hips out right here, otherwise he'll be in trouble.
Good job getting his hips pushed up.
Oh, and does not need to reach back.
Hip. Get your hips out of there.
He's getting his hips back. Oh, did they award any points?
Looks like they gave 2 to the Jags with about 2 seconds left here in the first period.
Come on, Josh.
Looks like they're choosing neutral. The Jaguars.
Control.
That whistle's a little off. It sounds like a train whistle almost.
Stay at it, Josh.
Take it. Pick it up.
Good ankle pick here by Josh.
Pick it up.
He just needs to try to trip that other leg.
There you go.
Almost has it. The ref's going to stop the clock again and move him back to the center. They need to do a better job, or at least the Colt needs to do a better job of keeping the wrestling inbounds here, because that would have been 2 points for him.
Definitely needs to set up his shots better here. Jaguar trying to work that ankle. Oh, there we go. Josh needs to get control here. Get behind him.
Hook the leg.
Coach calling for him to hook the leg so he can work it. Work behind him here.
Okie up.
Needs to work the Okie.
Cross face.
Definitely working behind him. Has to get that leg free.
Come on, Josh. You gotta go to work.
Be first.
Ref called neutral position, stood him back up. Josh down by 1, needs to Needs to really get to work here.
Inside control. Get your head up.
He needs to stop taking those lazy shots.
Yeah, because his head gets put right down into the mat each time he does it. That's 2 more points going to the Jaguars, who are able to get his hips behind him.
Put your head up.
See the 10-second young man out there getting ready to smack the ref. And we'll go to a third period here.
Josh down by 3. Really has to put in some effort to come back here. Jaguars down, trying to extend their lead at the escape point.
Break them down.
Right now what we need to see Josh do is maintain that top position, not let the escape point happen. He's going to do that by breaking down the arms and legs of his opponent, keeping him flat on the mat. But the Jaguar doing a great job at keeping his knees underneath him, not letting him flatten out.
Josh definitely is having trouble breaking him down. Jaguar seems to be strong with his base.
Come on, Josh. There, break them down. Gotta work, you gotta turn him. All right, George, good job.
Josh frustrated with the Jaguar getting the escape there. Jaguar didn't quite get the takedown there. Left the mat.
That could have saved him there a little bit because it's 5-3. Really what we need to see Josh do is get a takedown, get control, tie it up. And what happens if it's tied after the end of the third period? Do
they go into overtime.
Overtime, okay.
Extra time.
I can dig it.
And the first takedown wins, so that's really interesting. There we go. Josh with the trip. Needs to trip him here. Josh needs to get behind him. Really needs to hold on to that knee.
The Jaguar reaching around, hooking the ankle there with his arm.
Josh trying to keep his hips up, but...
And that's going to be 2 points to the Jaguars who get behind him.
Really tough situation here for Josh.
Would have been really awesome to see him tie it up there and go into overtime a little bit.
Has to get to work here. Needs something. Josh hanging his head a little bit. Definitely needs to keep wrestling.
Good job getting to his butt there. Rolling out, but that's going to be an easy win there. Not an easy win. It's going to be a win nonetheless for the Jaguars, who what's that, 3 points now?
Yep.
Awarded to them, so they're going to be up to 18.
Hard fought win by that Jaguar. Josh did his best. I do believe he could have got that.
All right, what weight
Simple
class are we
mistakes.
moving into now?
Moving into 70. And it is a forfeit for Devin Sullivan.
All right, so that's one of those 2 forfeits we were talking about. Now at the 220 weight class, Desert View's also going to have to forfeit. So that's what, 3 points to the Colts now? Team points?
I do believe it's another 3 points.
All right, so that's going to bring them up to 27, if my
Up
math is
next, we have
correct.
Alejandro and Gio.
Actually, no, 30, so it's 6 points. I got to make that adjustment here.
He first.
And here we have Giovanni Barbone, starting Buena quarterback. I've known this guy since he was in 3rd grade. Excellent athlete. All around, great guy. Great personality. Definitely calm here. Setting him up for a throw here. Trying to pin him quick.
And this is something I see of Giovanni every single time he's up to wrestle. It's usually a quick pin right there in the first period.
Giovanni looks like he has it here. Locking him up, definitely has back points. Ref looking for the pin here.
So far, no points awarded though.
There you go, Jill.
They usually won't give him points until he's rolled out of it.
Gotcha.
Settle in. Got it, settle in.
And there's the
There we
pin.
go. Gio with the pin early. Great job for the 82 weight class. Got Devion Johnson coming up for 195. One of my fellow linemen, another multi-sport athlete. One of my good friends, known him all 4 years of high school. Gonna get the he's gonna get a match here. Gonna be interesting.
The only other match that Desert View has to forfeit is the 220 weight class. Jaguar coming out of the gate hot, trying to go for a takedown.
Devion definitely is a relaxed wrestler. Tries to make the guy make the mistake first.
Jaguar trying to wrap his leg around him. Goes for a double takedown here.
Devion gonna go for the roll. Good job, Devion.
Great job using the momentum. That's 2 points for the Colts.
As one of his signatures, he does it all the time in practice. Constant drilling definitely pays off. Going for another cradle, his favorite move. There we go, quick pin by Devion.
Excellent job by the young Colts. I think that's 2-0 tonight for him, right?
Yep, 2 pins.
And I believe the next weight class is what, the 220?
220, which should be a forfeit here for
definitely
Mario.
will be. And that takes us up to the heavyweight at 285 coming up next.
It's gonna be interesting. Both of these guys have won both their matches tonight against the Marana kid.
Hey, there he does, doing you proud again at the 220 weight class.
Getting another forfeit.
All right, so we're getting ready to set for the 285 weight class. They are making adjustments to the scoreboard right now as we speak. I believe it's 42-18 right now. Let me just make a quick adjustment to my end.
And for our last match, Irvin and Manaya.
They've got 42-15 up on the scoreboard, but I'm going to leave mine at 18 because that's where it was earlier.
Let's go, Nana.
We got his dad behind us. Manaya Senior cheering on Manaya.
Tie up with it, baby.
And Manaya, I think, pinned his Tiger opponent in the first period earlier on in the evening as well.
I believe the Jaguar did as well.
So this should be interesting. Yeah, this is going to be definitely the heavyweight match we've been waiting for, as both of these opponents have got one win under their belts tonight.
Manaya definitely a relaxed wrestler, a lot stronger than he seems.
Inside circle.
Definitely having this Jaguar back up.
There
we go.
Now, step in.
He's grabbing that leg. He's wrapping the other one around the back. It's a fight right now to figure out who's going to take who down.
Got his younger sibling behind us cheering him on. Great to see.
Keep him low.
Definitely equal here.
Hold that elbow, Manaya. Next time he comes down, throw it.
Manaya holding the elbow. Looking for a trip.
Keep it low, keep it low.
Looking for some kind of throw here.
Low. There you go.
They both break off here. Resetting.
Good job, Nana. Push it, Nana.
About 22 seconds left on the clock here at Buena.
Manaya definitely on the offensive. That constant offensive definitely helps in keeping the momentum.
There you go.
Oh no, looks like Jaguar has one hooked here, but so does Manaya.
Oh, we're going to be okay here as we go into the second period, starting now.
Kind of different for the heavyweights is they choose top more often than any other weight class. Looks like we have a blood time here. Manaya getting the blood wiped off him as we take a blood time here. We got the Jaguar, his nose is bleeding a little bit. Definitely want to keep it sanitary for the mat, all the wrestlers.
What he tried.
I don't mind him.
Let's go, Manaya.
One trips pushes the other and he just keeps crashing.
Looks like we're getting it back in here. The Jaguar got a nose plug and he's ready to go.
Atta boy.
Head up, head up.
Oh, going on the offensive.
Keep low.
The Jaguar definitely trying to go for a throw, just like before, but Manaya's fighting it.
Doing a great job lowering his center of gravity too, preventing the throw.
Manaya definitely great at changing his level, discouraging the Jaguar from trying to throw him here. Manaya trying to get inside control, both trying to get the inside tie.
There you go.
Inside control.
For 220, a lot of the time it's the stamina that has a huge factor in which way it goes. So
You mean 285?
285, I forgot.
No, stop that.
There we go. Manaya gets off the two. We got a reverse. Countered that move perfectly.
Yes, he did. He got out from underneath it and got back on top, and now he's got that Jaguar just pushed down, flat against the ground.
That could be the difference here.
Jam him down, pick him up.
You get him grabbing that ankle, trying to pull up on it a little bit. You hear the Jaguars coach telling him to stand up, and he does so quickly, and he's able to get the 1 point escape. It's 2-1. Let's see if Manaya can keep it up. About 14 seconds left on the clock.
I don't know what the Jaguar tried to do there. I guess he was trying to
Looked like he was trying to throw him.
do some sort of fake so he could set up a throw or something. But looks like we'll go into the third period.
Oh, Manaya, let's go. Be first. Get right up out of there.
All right, Manaya taking the down position.
Smart move by our coach. Definitely.
If he can get out of this, it's going to be an escape point and widen the margin 3-1.
Manaya is definitely faster than most heavyweights, being at a lighter weight than a lot of these 285s. Manaya fighting to get neutral position, and he does, extending his lead here in the third.
Manaya just has to be careful here. He has to avoid a takedown. That would tie things up and send him into overtime. About a minute and a half left here in the third period. I know our scoreboard says second, but I'm using a soccer scoreboard. Only 2 halves in soccer, so it won't let me put third up there. We'll fix that next Wednesday.
You got hurt, Nana. You got hurt.
Both wrestlers.
Oh, looks like his nose plug fell out, but the ref didn't catch it.
Yeah, it fell out. I thought it was spit coming out of his mouth as I was watching on my monitor.
His nose plug fell out. It should be stopped for blood time, but Manaya is going to go in and try to slip behind him. There we go! Manaya late in the third with a crucial takedown.
That's 2 more points, strengthening his lead 5-1.
But he is not content with going for points, folks. He is going for the pin. Oh, he's aggressive,
And he got him on the back. This could be a pin, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Ref looking for it. Short time. With
14 seconds left on the clock, young Manaya closes it out for a An excellent victory for the Colts here.
Got it.
It's 6 points for a pin, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's going to make it 54 to 15.
Definitely a great job.
Or excuse me, 48 to 15.
Definitely a great job by Mania, firing up the whole sideline of the Colts.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The Colts took the game 60-0 against the Morena Tigers, and now it looks like against the Jags, they took it 48 to 15. So 2 big wins for the Colts under their belt. We've got a girls varsity basketball game coming up on Friday, and of course we've got more wrestling coming to you guys next Wednesday, as the Colts, I believe, will be traveling. And then we'll be covering the week after that as young James here, who's been calling our match tonight. He'll be returning to the mats and at the 220 weight class. That should be fun to see. James, thank you so much for sitting with us. You have anything you want to say as a closing statement here, or are you just ready to get out of here?
No, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having us and helping us out, and you have a great rest of your holiday. And for those watching at home, thanks for tuning in to Cochise County Sports Network. We'll see you on Friday. The Lady Colts will be taking on a visiting team. We're going to go ahead and close it out. We'll see you guys next time.